prosecutors, they are a fiduciary for the public. It is their duty to stand up and say, time out, we've gone down the wrong path. We need to stop this, drop these charges, and turn this man loose. Is that the kind of DA we're dealing with here?
I hope so, I pray so. Prosecutors are quasi-judicial officers. They're not here to seek convictions, and you said that before. And I told Juliette Clark that I pray that she considers, when she gets the entire package that we're going to submit to her with all of the expert reports, that she considers really doing the right thing, because John's innocent. And the right thing would be at least to give him a new trial, at the very least.
You know, Marty, you've seen this. If you give somebody, a prosecutor, an alibi, and it's got holes in it, they're on it like a duck on a June bug. I mean, they tear it to shreds, right? If there is evidence that is being used to prosecute and convict someone, and it's full of inconsistencies, a confession is full of inconsistencies, they should rip that up the same way they do any other timeline, any other evidence. And in this case with John, a lot of the evidence just doesn't hold together
At all.
There were things in the accounting here of this crime. I believe Alyssa when she's recanting, but put that aside. There are inconsistencies when this all happened, and there are medical inconsistencies here. If this young woman was raped for 2 years, there would be
severe injuries.
Yes, and there would be physiological changes that don't sort of present. It would be
They don't
clear.
go away.
That's right.
The physical evidence in this case absolutely eviscerates the state's case.
And so the prosecutor, faced with that, you can have medical opinions and then you can have medical facts. You're adding to the record medical fact.
Facts.
They should be all over that, should they not?
Absolutely. This should not be a case where they should think twice. You know, when Justin fully submits the additional medical evidence, the additional reports, we get the additional evidence into the record, we would hope the prosecutor's office would do the right thing.
Was she resistant to that at all?
Yes and no. I mean, an appellate prosecutor's sort of first instinct is to fight. I mean, that's what their instinct is. But I said, you know, that you need to consider this. Like I said, my prayer is that they really take an honest to God look at the hard facts that are going to be presented to them. The difference is, we're not talking about concrete, right? We're talking about titanium.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
solid like that.
Who was it that asked to go into chambers? And what was the reason you asked to go into chambers besides open court?
It's always my position that if you can work something out so that I don't like surprises. No one likes surprises. But I also think we came to a resolution, and the prosecutor and I, we came to an agreement that John should be able to get the evidence and get those expert reports in. That's going to get John to where he needs to be. And see, that's what I wanted.
What did John say to you today when you told him what happened?
He'll ride the tractor until he dies in a lane hunt. So that's what John does. He rides the tractor around.
And to me, Dr. Phil, with all the innocence men I've met over the years, that's a strong indication of innocence. You know, exonerees or innocent men and women are defined by their actions, not merely their words. John has been acting and speaking for 26 years. If that doesn't speak volumes, I'm not sure what does.
Yeah. So he's not saying, hey, I'll plead out,
No,
time served.
This is war. This is the Red Sea moment,
Yeah.
right? All the way.
So when you went in chambers, you said, we've been negotiating and have an agreement that she agrees that we should add all of this to the file, bring in the evidence that was not presented, so the record is complete, the court can see it all. And he came back out and gave quite a speech about being open and fair and equitable.
Yes, he did.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.